Lesson 6. The Coastal Plains and Islands. India has a long coastline which is more than 6,000 kilometers long. It starts from Gulf of Kutch in the northwest and goes southwards along the Arabian Sea. From Kanyakumari, it moves northwards along the Bay of Bengal to reach up to West Bengal. The coastal plain of our country is divided into two parts, namely the Western Coastal Plains and the Eastern Coastal Plains. Western Coastal Plains. The Western Coastal Plain is a narrow strip of land stretched between the Western Ghats and the Arabian Sea. It is divided into three divisions: the Konkan Coast, the Canara Coast, and the Malabar Coast. The Konkan Coast covers the coastline of Gujarat, Maharashtra, and Goa. The Canara Coast comprises the coastline of Karnataka, and the Malabar Coast covers the whole of Kerala. Tapi, Narmada, Mandavi, and Juari are the rivers draining the west coast. These fast-flowing rivers form estuaries where they join the sea. An estuary is a funnel-shaped outlet formed at the mouth of a river. The Western Coastal Plain, because of its broken and uneven nature, has cracks and inlets. The seawater enters such inlets and forms saltwater lakes separated by deposition of sand called sandbars. These shallow bodies of water are called lagoons or backwaters. The state of Kerala is famous for such lagoons. Kerala, Karnataka, Maharashtra, Goa, Gujarat, Dadra and Nagar Haveli, and Daman and Diu are the states that lie along the coastal plains. Eastern Coastal Plains. Eastern Coastal Plains are situated between Eastern Ghats in the west and the Bay of Bengal in east. The Eastern Ghats is a much eroded range than the Western Ghats. They extend from the river Mahanadi in the north to Kanyakumari in the south and comprise of Odisha, Telangana, Andhra Pradesh, and Tamil Nadu. The Eastern Coastal Plains have two divisions. The northern part of the Eastern Coastal Plain is called the Northern Sarkars, and the southern part is called the Coromandel Coast. Rivers like Kaveri, Krishna, Mahanadi, and Godavari form their deltas along the Eastern Coastal Plain. These deltas are very fertile and are called the rice bowl of India. A large number of people earn their living by fishing. Kolkata, Chennai, Paradeep, and Visakhapatnam are the important seaport cities on the Eastern Coastal Plain. The Islands. The islands in the Arabian Sea and the Bay of Bengal, which are near the Indian mainland, are parts of India. There are two groups of islands: the Andaman and Nicobar Islands in the Bay of Bengal and the Lakshadweep Islands in the Arabian Sea. Andaman and Nicobar Islands. There are two groups of islands in the Bay of Bengal consisting of about 300 islands. The northern islands are known as Andaman Islands, and the southern islands are the Nicobar Islands. They combine to form a union territory of India with Port Blair as the capital. Only a few of islands are inhabited. Most of these people live in the forests in groups of tribes. They are known as tribals. The southernmost point on the islands is called the Indira Point. It is also the southernmost part of India. Rice and coconut are the main crops of these islands. Lakshadweep Islands. These are a group of about 30 islands, only some of which are inhabited. They are close to Malabar Coast. They combine to form a union territory with Kavaratti as the capital. Many of these islands are made of deposits of the skeletons of an animal called coral. Such islands are called coral islands. The main crop grown here is coconut. Climate. The coastal plains of peninsular India have a tropical humid climate. They are influenced by the sea and experience a moderate climate, which is neither too hot nor too cold. It is also affected by the seasonal winds. The southwest monsoons bring heavy rainfall to the western coastal plain from June to September. The eastern coastal plain gets rainfall during October and November because of the retreating southwest monsoon and from December to January due to northeast monsoon winds. The climate that exists in the islands is known as maritime climate, which is moderate in nature. Life of the people. The coastal plains being very fertile with pleasant climate support a very large population. The people of the eastern coastal plain are mainly farmers as it encloses many fertile deltas. The people of the western coastal plain are mainly fishermen. They are known for their skills in making handicrafts using coir, shells, etc. Some of the tribals living in the islands groups are still hunters and food gatherers. Major ports of the western and eastern coastal plains. Ports are cities with harbors where the ships are anchored. Kochi, Mangalore, Calicut, Marmugao, Mumbai and Kandla are the major ports on the western coast. Haldia, Paradeep, Visakhapatnam, Chennai and Tuticorin are the major ports on the eastern coast. Mumbai is the biggest port in India. Visakhapatnam and Kochi have shipbuilding yards. Importance of the coastal plains and islands. The deltas of the major rivers of the east coast, which have very fertile alluvial soil, are important for agriculture. Fishing is the major occupation of the people on the west coast and they export fish to other countries. The beaches of the coastal plains are tourist attractions. The seaports on the coastal plains help in the development of trade with other countries. Summary. The coastal plains of India is divided in western and eastern coastal plains. An estuary is a funnel-shaped outlet formed at the mouth of a river. The state of Kerala is famous for its lagoons. A large number of people earn their living by fishing. The beaches of the coastal plains are tourist attractions. B. Correct